Good morning. Alright, so what a day yesterday, huh? Look at this. Big trending day. Gap didn't fill. And we looked below the overnight low. If you look at this was the overnight low. We looked below the overnight low by like a couple ticks, I think. We couldn't fill the gap, and then we went all the way to the overnight high and broke above it. We got to that 75, 72, which I mentioned, and we did stall there for like only a few minutes, and then we just kept going. And then we had a big trend day, broke all the levels to the upside and more, way more than the expected move. And then close at the top of the range at that right above that July high, I'm sorry. So now we have all-time highs right there. We're not far from it, so everybody's gonna be looking at that after. I would think that after 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth session of this move, we have like 300 points, 350 to all-time high is 400 points almost. I would think that traders are gonna try to sell ahead of that area.
Order filled.
I wouldn't count on it, but obviously what happened here is that people were caught off guard. They were seeing all these sellers and got positioned for more move to the downside. So now the shorts got squeezed, and then longs chased. That's why we have all this support structure. We left three sets of single prints. We left a gap here. Now we're opening again with another gap above. So for today, what I'm looking for is, do we fill the gap? If we do we bounce there, or do we get back inside yesterday's range? If we get inside yesterday's range, I'm looking to see how much of those single prints we can fill and repair some of this poor structure. But we do have some support at the 7604, which is the daily pivot. And then look at this big high delta imbalances. That's right at value area low from yesterday. So this area needs to hold, otherwise we're gonna just take this buying spike and then retest this area and possibly fill the gap. But we're far from that. The expected move for today, I think it was like something in the 30 something here, 36, which is the lowest we've seen in a while. Let me double check here. Yeah, 30 right now is showing 27 points expected move. So it's not even showing. Traders are barely pricing a gap fill here, but that's just the expected move. That doesn't mean that we can go more than that. But we're not pricing this whole retracement. So if that does happen, we might see an acceleration to the downside, because it's gonna catch some people off guard. We're also not pricing a move to the all-time highs, but that doesn't mean that it can't happen. It's right there. Everybody's watching that one. When everybody's watching some level and they're expecting it, the market usually has a hard time getting there. So keep that in mind. So we do have some jolts number at 10 a.m. and that could help with the move either way. So this just we just gotta see what the big boys want to do with their money when the market opens. Nasdaq, same thing, big up move. Nasdaq did not leave a gap because it opened inside the range of the previous day, but now it's opening with a big gap above yesterday's high, so watching the same thing. The 20-day point of control is up here, on at least the way I have it on my chart. You could have it somewhere else because volume is pretty similar in a lot of these areas, and depending how you have your chart set up, you could have it lower. Let me show the 90-day point of the 90-day profile, which is showing all this distribution all the way up here to these highs, and then we still have a lot to go to all-time highs, but 30,000 is the area that NQ needs to reclaim. Let's see. Oh, today again there was a deal, another deal again, and Crude came down, took all this untested previous lows, got tested into this single print, and now it's bouncing a little bit. Volume is up, so we need to see if this holds. Then target is 79, or right below 79. And like I said before, not much till the 50s. Gold still holding in the same area. Like I said, nice distribution. I think it's a good setup to fade these edges of this range. That's about it. Remember jolts at 10 a.m. and then we have some auction at 11:30 for the 52 week bill high yield, and then SpaceX has earnings at 4 p.m. AMD has earnings tomorrow. Disney, Uber, Lilly, a bunch of stuff. That's about it. Alright, good luck.